Well, another life has been changed by The Biggest Loser, and we found out the winner live last night right here on Local 4.
$187. You lost 222 pounds. Total percentage of weight loss means you won.
Rachel Fredrickson, a 24-year-old voiceover artist who began the season at 261 after losing 155 pounds. She now takes home $250,000 and the title of Biggest Losers. Doesn't she look great?
She really does. Now, before the winner was announced, alumni walking on stage went there to share their stories, including Metro Detroit's own Pete Thomas. Take a look.
I'm Pete Thomas, and a second chance means that the rest of your life can be the best of your life. 9 years after appearing on this very stage, I'm proof that you can lose it fast and lose it forever.
I have to admit, Pete, you're joining us now live via Skype. You did surprise me. I had no idea you were going to take your clothes off on that entrance.
I took all my clothes off, but it was a fun time, that's for sure.
Well, you shamed the rest of us of the male species, mister. Those of us that are approaching middle age. So what was the experience like?
Well, it was an absolutely great experience. For one, the entire environment is it's almost overwhelming how much excitement is there in the room, not only for the contestants, the brand new contestants, those finalists, and of course, Rachel, the winner, but for us returning alumni. It's just a great experience to go back and be able to go back. It's really what it is. It's like a reunion at Fat Camp. And for most of us, we left the fat back at the camp. So it was a great time, that's for sure.
And Pete, after the show ended, the cameras turned off. What happens after that? What was it like behind the scenes after the show ended?
Well, it is a time to sit around, as I mentioned, with all of your friends, all the people who have gone through the journey with you. We get together over at the hotel, so we're at the Westin here near LAX, and everybody is just sitting around talking and taking pictures. I went up to my room and went back down at 3 in the morning, and there's still about 50 folk down there just talking and reminiscing. When you're in that environment where you're sequestered with other folks going through this experience, they become bonded to you. They're like family, and so you get together and you're sharing family photos and everything that has gone on in your life since the last time you saw your teammates. It's just like an old family reunion. It's a great, great environment.
Saw you with Ruben Studdard. How's he doing, and what will the future hold for him? We know he had a couple setbacks in his quest.
Yeah, he had a couple of setbacks, but more importantly, he had some time to release a brand new album. That album dropped yesterday, Tuesday, and so I understand with his work and schedule and all of that, just how difficult it can be. Of course, he lost over 150 pounds, and his journey just continues. The difficult road is ahead because he's got to continue to maintain that weight and weight loss while he's on the road, and I'm sure he'll be able to do it.
If you could give 1 or 2 pieces of advice for the winner from last night to keep that weight off, what does she need to keep in mind, Pete?
Number 1, keep my number in her cell phone. I've gone the journey. I've walked just about every step she's going to walk. And more importantly, it is a process. You're going to have to walk that out. After you've lost the weight, you've got down to this smaller size, your mind many times can still be that old fat person, and you're going to want to revert back to those old habits. So you have to walk this out 3 months, 6 months, 3 years, 5 years down the road, and success will be guaranteed if you continue the walk. That's
all right. We saw the physique last night, Pete. How much time do you spend in the gym to get that physique? Because you do look great.
They called me. They said a month out. They said, "Hey, Pete, we want you to come back." So the first thing I did was go to the kitchen. I went to the kitchen, make sure I cleaned out all the junk food, because that's the key. It's more than in the gym. I work out about 6 hours a week, and so I work out 6 days a week for about an hour really intense workout. But it's the kitchen. That's the key. I got rid of all the little sweets I used to cheat on and said, if you're going to call me back, I might as well look great, and I appreciated the opportunity.
Well, you do look great. We appreciate all you did for us behind the scenes and hope to have you on future Live in the D's.
Thank you both. I appreciate you so much. Love you, Detroit. I'm coming home to the snow.